when you speak about working together, it's up to me to create a clear regulatory environment and to explain it to investors, because there are a lot of countries to follow and they cannot find out by themselves that the Netherlands is the most attractive. I have to help the Dutch municipalities in making this transformation, which really is a mind shift to them. The transformation from concentrating on social housing to the middle market. Together we can promote the opportunities in the Netherlands abroad, and we have done so in the recent past, and I am certainly planning to visit investors in the Netherlands and abroad, because it's so much in the interest of the Dutch citizens that there is a larger supply of housing.
Well, we have a big progress in the last years, but if you're looking to the investment market in the Netherlands, but that's more on the community level, you see a problem. If the opportunities are scarce, then the people who are paying the highest price get the piece of ground to build some residentials. That's one of the points you see in Amsterdam, in the center of Amsterdam. And if the community does not act on this point, then there will be in 10, 20 years only people in the center of Amsterdam which are millionaires. And you see the same as in New York. In New York, they're building only for millionaires or millionaires. So that's one of the questions. And in the rental housing, is always losing the competition, because if you see to the consumer buyers, they have the tax facilities which are not in the rental sector. So we always cannot pay the same price for the ground as you can do for house owners. So there's a difficulty, but I think that's a point of policy which has to be taken and solved on local level in the communities. I don't think that is a point that the minister will take to The Hague and say, I am going to make some regulations on that. But
I would say from our perspective, we're pleased with what's happening. I think we've learned a lot over the last year, and we've learned a lot in our engagement with a number of the stakeholders in the market. And I think we continue to learn, and it's been important, I guess, for us as maybe a first mover from the international perspective in this market, and one of the first movers in working with housing corporations to buy social housing, and how we interact with the municipalities, how we talk to them about what we've done in the past, in our history of owning social housing in Germany, some of the programs that we've put in place that maybe worked in Germany, that maybe didn't work in Germany, and how we can work together with them. Because I think when we entered the market, we entered buying from private investors, and there wasn't really the opportunity to talk to municipalities. I think what we found over the last few months is it's been a learning process on both sides to understand the perspective, what the issues are facing specific municipalities, and how we might be able to help them, which they hadn't thought about. And likewise, how we can adapt our business to potentially bring in new tenants that the municipality is trying to house, where traditionally private investors didn't have that opportunity and didn't have that relationship with the local municipality. So I think there's a good base to build on, but it takes time, and I think we're getting there.